Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and today I am going to be giving you all a room tour. So you're all going to see my bedroom, not all of it, okay? Not all of it, because my bed is messy and you do not want to see my trash can, okay? There's like so much fucking rubbish. So before we get started, I do gotta warn you, I got a lot of stuff, okay? Obviously we're not going to go through like every little tiny thing because it's just going to take forever. And yeah, and like I said, my room is like a little messy, but you know what, it's whatever, okay? So I'm gonna be starting with the back of my door. So the back of my door is just like my artwork I done at school when I was like, whenever I was bored. I'm planning to cover this whole door with like much more drawings. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done, but that's what's there so far. Okay, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this. I think this will work. Okay, so this is my shelf full of a bunch of crap. Okay, so this is where I put my like stuff I collect, and all that goes on this shelf, okay? Okay, let's just go through what's on the shelf. Okay, so this is the top shelf, which is like, you know, your babushka. I don't know where the rest is, but I still gotta look for them. And I don't know if they're real. I'm just gonna show you, okay? This is the top shelf, okay? Really cool. Oh shit. Okay. And then over here, is just a bunch of angel statues. I love collecting like angel statues. I just like anything to do with angels, I'm like obsessed with. So yeah, and I know this is a photo of my, you know, great grandmother, rest in peace. And yeah, moving on, this is just a whole bunch of shit, okay? You know, we got Sunny angels, we got, oh yeah, just like some Legos that I made as well. Oh yeah, and the pride flag. I got this pride flag, oh no. By the way guys, I'm not gay, okay? Last year at school we were celebrating Pride Month and they were giving out these flags, and I just decided to have one because, you know, I support like the community and all that. So no, I'm not gay guys, I'm not. I decided to just put on my shelf because why not? I collect literally anything I get, I just chuck on this shelf. I don't know, I just love keeping stuff, okay? Alright, and then the next shelf is just a bunch of like spooky stuff. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You know, we got the clown. I forgot what I named this guy. I got this for Christmas. I have a video where hang on. I had a video where I was showing my favorite Christmas gifts, and I said his name on that video, but I literally forgot what I named him, which is insane, because I'm usually good at names, but I forgot. Yeah, this is what it looks like so far. Probably my favorite shelf, honestly. Like, I love that shelf. Alright, next we got, you know, we're up to the plushies, okay? So both of these bottom shelves have a bunch of, like, my plushies. So, and yes, I have the Johnny Gilbert plushie here. This is the zombie version, though. And I do have the original one as well, like, the original, like, you know, the normal Johnny plushie, which is on my bed, but I'll show it later. But yeah, oh yeah, and we got Domo. Oh yeah, and then I got a pink Domo at the back. It's okay. Oh, okay, I don't go with her. We got pink Domo as well. Oh my god, they're literally falling. They just keep tumbling over. And then at the bottom here, I'll just move this way. Oh my god, you can see my rubbish. No, thank you. And then at the bottom here, we got my, you know, my childhood plushie. You know, we got my teddy. I have this teddy since I was born, okay? Alright, so, you know, now we're done with the shelf. We're gonna move on here. So, this is just a wall of photo frames, okay? So, we got, like, Ouija board decorations, which is, like, so me, hell yeah. And then a bunch of angel photos. Like, I'm so obsessed with anything that's to do with, like, angels. I don't know, that's just me. But, yeah, we got a bunch of angel photos here. Kind of just give it, like, that 90s or, like, early 90s, late 80s kind of look, if you know what I'm saying, like if you know what I mean by that. But yeah, and then like there's a photo of my dog over here. This is my dog right now. She's like 14, which is insane. But yeah, that's her. And then oh yeah, then we got Morticia as well. So anyways, let's look down here. Oh no, my rubbish. Alright, so this is where I keep my porcelain dolls and just like a bunch of other crap, really. I do have like tarot cards here and stuff, but that's where I keep some of my decorations, so that's cool. And then over here, this is where I do my makeup and hair. Yeah, I don't know what much to say about this. This is just where I get ready. Well, we'll just move on. There's nothing much to say there. And then over here is just like, this is mostly like the 2000s corner, like kind of just where like the 2000s kind of technology kind of stays. So over here we got this, I forgot what these lights are called, but I have one here and this like lights up to different colors. You know how it is. And then here, this is where I just keep a bunch of crap. There's like earphones that like I've never used in my life, but they're just there, you know. Oh my god, I can't record, I swear to god. And then we got my flip phone. Now let me open it. This is a modern flip phone, I know, but it's still a good phone, and it has like the old quality and everything, so whatever, okay? I love it. And then here's this like Nintendo DS. Well, it was originally my mum's, but we both shared it, but that kind of just sits there. And if we look back here, so we got Britney Spears, obviously. I love Britney Spears. And then we got Korn, and I need to get more CDs because that's not enough. Alright, so this is where obviously we play the CDs. Who the hell is we? This is my bedroom. This is where I play music, okay? This is where we put the CDs, you know. We all know how this works, I'd hope. This is the Britney Spears book, the Woman in Me book. Yeah, that's like the only book I'll actually read. Like, I'm not much of a book reader. Like, I'm not really into books, but that's the only book I've like been reading and like not actually like, you know, getting bored or distracted. Like, I'm like generally interested in a book. But probably because it's to do with like, you know, my favorite celebrity. Now, my table is a bit dusty, so don't judge me, okay? Alright, so I have a Bluetooth speaker here. So obviously this is where we play some music, you know, that is not from like CDs and stuff. If I just want to play like a random playlist, I use my Bluetooth speaker. And then we got my doll over here, you know, this is where she chills out. And that's just like an old photo of my doll, like when she was, this was from 2015, but yeah. This is above my bed, as you can see. So over here we've got just a bunch of band photos, and YouTuber photos and everything, you know. So over here we got my curtains, these are my lights, you know, and then kind of like, this is kind of there just to cover up like all the pins, because I don't know, it just looks kind of odd without it. Over here is just a bunch of bats. They're all tied up like, you know, by a piece of rope. So it kind of just looks like a mobile. You know, it kind of looks like a mobile, doesn't it? Over here's my wardrobe. I do need to fill up this space because it just looks so depressing. But over here it's not depressing because, you know, we got the craft poster. It's a photo. We printed out the photo. And then these were like paper butterflies that I made at school. Oh yeah, because I'm not going to show my bed because it's a mess. I did say I was going to show my, my Johnny Gilbert plushie, which was on my bed. So I'm just going to show you him here. Look how cool he looks, okay? And he's so cute. Look at him. They did a really good job on this. But yeah, this is him, so. Anyways, that is all for today. I really hope this video wasn't too crap. I was trying to avoid as much of like the messy bits on my room as possible. So I'm sorry if it was kind of crap. Anyways, guys, I will see you another time and have a good day.